Hello, good afternoon, guys. This is Santos. How are you guys doing today? I wasn't. How can I put it? I'm just gonna let it roll out. I wasn't planning on making this video. I was actually planning on showing you guys the information I'm gonna show you right now. Through a live stream on my Meta glasses, but I'm having a huge problem with my Instagram and that. So I'm just making a quick video on that, and then I'll probably make a video on how to start investing or how to start building your credit. You know, to how to start boosting and making your credit excellent, and how to start budgeting and saving your money. But this is a video I definitely want to make because I can't stream it off my Instagram, which is silly. Anyways, I'm gonna get right to it. Let me go ahead and I think it's working. I think you guys can see my screen. Okay, so this morning I was in the gym, and I opened up Stock Twist. Basically, Stock Twist lets me see all the companies in the stock market, and it gives you like updates, what's trending. A few things can make it trend, like it going up in price, it going down in price. Volume, meaning how many people are buying the company. And GameStop was one of them. I saw GameStop drop 22%, and I saw $22. I was like, dude, that's the lowest it's been in such a long time. I was like, what's going on? Anyways, I kind of looked into it very, very briefly. Let's look into it real quick. So, tariffs, that just brought down everything. I think the way Trump is handling everything when it comes to tariffs is, I don't even want to get into it, but it did bring down the economy because it was a little scared. But I think overall it is going to benefit it down the road as negotiations and it starts to cool down, of course. And then they want to double down and buy Bitcoin. So GameStop is already buying Bitcoin on their spreadsheet. It's kind of like Tesla. I don't know if you guys are too familiar with like Elon Musk and stuff, but with his company Tesla, he owns Bitcoin, right? So the price of Bitcoin goes up or goes down, that spreadsheet is going up or down. And different companies and more institutions are getting exposure to Bitcoin. They started doing up Bitcoin ETFs, and they're going to start letting retail investors, or like if you're working your 401k, they might let you start investing into Bitcoin, which is pretty insane. Honestly, I wish I got into it when I was 16, 15, 14. I was too busy at Peter Pepper Pizza and Harkins. It's so funny, but it's cool. Anyways, it's just very exciting, right? So they already have Bitcoin, and then they want to go ahead and add another $1.75 billion in Bitcoin, and they're offering bonds. So they're gonna take out debt up at 0%, from my understanding, at 0% and buy Bitcoin with it, right? So they're just taking on $1.7 billion in debt. Cash flow, they are positive by a few billion. I believe they have. This is a very wide range, but I think it's plus 5 to 9. I think I heard somebody say 8. I'm honestly too sure. Honestly, should be looking into something like this, but like I said, it just captured my attention, and I was like, you know what? I really like the reward compared to the risk, so that's why I kind of dove into it and I got in. But the debt that they're taking out, they can pay it off if they really wanted to, right? And purchased over 4,000 bitcoins, right? And each bitcoin right now is worth about 100 and like $510,000. How long am I recording? 4 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna try to wrap it by like 8 minutes. So they're buying Bitcoin, and let's see what else. I think they also want to start investing in trading cards, which has a little market for itself. I know it's very lucrative. Some cards are very, very expensive, Pokemon cards, sports cards, but they have enough cash to kind of do whatever, right? If you guys don't remember, back in 2021, GameStop was a short squeezed, kind of meaning that like a whole bunch of hedge funds, which are branch managers, small, rich companies, are betting against GameStop to go down in price. And then social media kind of came together on Reddit, and they were like, hey, these bad guys are betting this is going down, but let's go ahead and bet against it, and they have to pay what they're betting. So it went up about 1,500%. And it was like historic. Hello Kitty had a movie, Dumb Money. If you guys haven't seen that movie, it's pretty cool. I like it myself. But GameStop's always been like a meme stock, right? So I saw it go down in price. I was like, dude, I need to get in with what's going on. I looked into it. And let me give you guys a quick year to date. It's down 30%. Past year, it's been like this, right? So from January 7th to May 27th, it hit an all-time high. And then April 3rd, that was like when the tariffs happened. In my last video, I showed VO how it was down 19%. Everything else was down that amount. So this was down at the all-time low at $21, right? And I saw from here, it's super hard to navigate. I'll show it on the graph right now. Let me see. So this is what I'm betting on. GMEU is what I personally bet it on because it's leveraged. It's 2 times leverage. So say for an example, if GameStop company was to go up 5%, this GMU is going up 10%. If it goes down 5%, this goes down 10%. So it's a little bit more on the riskier side. But like I said, I personally like the reward way more than the risk. It's already fell down in price. You know what I mean? I don't think it's gonna fall down even more. I can be wrong. This is the exciting thing about this kind of journey, is that you might be right and you might be wrong, but from the past, from what I've seen, I'm gonna take my chances. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. So GameStop Corporation, check this out. Let me move my camera up. So year to date, I made this right here. So the red on my right screen right here, this means the current price of where it's at. This little line here, I did ups and downs. So like when this broke down from this line here, it went down, it went up, and then I made this other line up here, meaning kind of the range of where it was at. If it broke above it, it was going to go up in price. If it broke below it, it was going to go down in price below those lines. And if it stayed in the middle, it was going to be in between, right? It's kind of hard to kind of explain. I might be able to explain it one of these days exactly on how to chart read. I'm very new to it, but from my kind of predictions and kind of my way, it's kind of gives me an idea of how everything kind of goes, at least for me. So from this range of 25.80 to 29.34, right? From here to here. Right now it's at 22.14. I think I did this right here. I did the 6 months. That's how I came up with it, right? So this little range here and this. So let me show you guys this real quick. I know I kind of probably lost you guys. Hopefully I can gain you guys back. So I take the ruler right now where it's at, this little green dotted line. It's at $22 and 40 something cents. I'm just gonna do this. It's kind of hard to pull up. So if it hits that first line there, that's a 16% gain at $25. And if it hits the very top of it at 29, it's 31% gain. And if it hits the all-time high, which is this right here, it's a 60% gain of where GameStop is currently at. Just in the past, so from here till right now, in about a day, I would want to say like 24 to 48 hours, the price fell. Shoot, I literally just had it. The price fell 23%, give or take 20 to 23, sure. All the gains that it's had since right here to right here for 68 days got wiped. Let me pull the year to date. year to date, it was fluctuating around here. Past year, sure. So for about 9 months, give or take, 220 something days, it was always, you know, it started right here from where it's currently at. It went up in price, went up, and went down here. This only went down because of the tariffs talks and everything, and then it kind of recovered again, and then it just dropped, it just plummeted today, right? So that's, damn, I made this video so long. It's okay. It's cool. I'll make another one. So that's GameStop Corporation, right? So if we go to GMEU, this is more of the riskier. I wouldn't recommend this to anybody that's just beginning. I'm just sharing what I'm currently doing. Let me show you guys. It's kind of hard to read. So like for the past month, it's been here. This line here, this is the lowest. This was kind of like in the middle, and this is the all-time high. Okay. If you guys can follow me real quick. This line that I drew, this blue line right here, was the all-time low today. Was at $12.60. I personally bought this at $13.60, give or take. And right now, before market close, it's at $13.71, right? So let's do current market price. And let's go to the first line at $24.52. So like this line right here, this is a 78% gain. So just say for an example, if you have $1,000 and you gain 48% if it hits that line, and if it recovers to where it was at of the low of the last 2 days, you're gonna get about $780, right? 78% gain out of $1,000. And then a 105, so you can be looking between a 78, so maybe an 80 to 100% gain between 24 and 28. If it hits the all-time high, you're looking at almost 200% gain. Just say if you were looking at in here, and this is kind of what I'm plotting right here, 150. So you can be expecting, if this does recover, and GameStop does recover, which I think it is, because it's such a meme stock, it's super hot among like just BS investors. The odds of it going up and recovering I'll take those chances myself. So you can be looking anywhere from 80% to 105% to 150 to 200% gain. Okay, from the current price right now. I went ahead and to show you guys that, show you guys my personal journey. I went ahead and sold a little bit of what I currently own, and I opened up a position myself. I bought 328 shares of this, and what is that valued at? It's valued at 4,400. So, let me see if I can do where can I have a cap? Hey Siri. No, it doesn't even work. God damn it. Where's the calculator? I don't care. I'm gonna bring you guys through everything. Launchpad, calculator. So, damn it. My first time using this calculator thing. So just do 44 times if it does recover. Let's just say even half of what it does recover, which is at 70, closer to 80. Let's do 40 times 40%. Now my initial investment would be 44 plus 1760. Say if it's 44 times 79%. Now my initial investment's worth about 7,900. Say if it's that 102, I think it was 44 times 102%. So now my investment's worth about 4,900. Not 4,900. 8,900. And if it hits that 200%, which I opened up a small position, less than 20% of my current portfolio, give or take. You are 44 times. This would be God's plan. Now my investment's worth about $14,000, give or take. So those are the odds that I'm kind of taking. I like it myself. I seen after hours for GameStop, and it is recovering slightly for today. It's up about 1.22%. So my position that I opened up with GMEU is up about 2.5%, right? This is probably something that will recover through time. I might be wrong. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just showing you guys my play that I decided to make today. I saw the market cap, right? This company's worth about 10 million, so it lost about almost not 10 million, 10 billion. It lost about $2 billion today. The average volume, the average this company gets traded is 9.35 million times a day, and the value today was 118 million traded today. So that was about 10 times, 11 times its average, and a lot of it was a sell-off, right? People were just selling it off. I think it just got way too oversold, and I wouldn't be surprised if Hello Kitty comes out again, and they're like, yo, if he comes out, all the retail investors, they were calling them apes. They're calling this video is so long, but it's okay. They were calling themselves like apes, and they were just betting against it, and they ended up winning. And I'm taking my chances there. Once again, GMEU, which is a Rex 2 times long. That is my play that I'm taking myself as of June 12th, and I made this trade. Let's see. So this is me selling a little bit of my other ones. I made this. Did it show me the time? At 2:54 Eastern, so that was about 11:54, give or take. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. If this made any sense. This is probably a little bit too advanced, but I'm just sharing the play that I made today, and maybe you can have an insight on how I choose personal plays. But yeah, comment down below if you guys learned anything today, and thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Adios.